Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 13th through the 19th of March 2022. I hope you guys are doing well. I am going to take just a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. If you find that's your situation, I encourage you to check your other signs and placements, see if those readings may resonate a little better. Also keep in mind the energies can reverse or flip-flop. It's not at all unusual. If you would like a personal reading, the information is in the little box beneath the video. All right, Pisces, let's get started. Spirit, can I have the energy of Pisces? Pisces. Energy of Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Pisces, you are starting out with the Strength card in reverse, 5 of Pentacles, and coming out together we have the 9 of Pentacles along with the Lovers in the reverse. Okay, that's some heavy energy, Pisces. All right, so I do feel that you have possibly either recently become single, maybe through a breakup, or there are fears of this, okay? Because I'm definitely seeing some fears here. And these are things that are within you that you are trying to overcome, trying to battle. I see fears of abandonment. I see fears of a possible breakup, and and being on your own. Now, for some of you, this has already occurred. There's already been a breakup here. Yeah, and it what I'm seeing is that if there was a breakup, that you are feeling pretty isolated and kind of shut out. There's a sense of abandonment that's associated with this. In reality, you are a very independent person, Pisces, and you're very capable, but I'm not sure that you're seeing that because it's really bringing up your fears. Financially, you can do very well on your own, and I do feel that you do have an independent nature and you're quite a catch, but I can see that for those of you that this has already occurred and it's not just a fear that you're trying to address. I can see that there's definitely some insecurity there. So let's see who you're connecting with. Spirit, who is Pisces connecting with? Really depending on where you are in this timeline, is whether or not this has occurred or if this is a fear. And it's just going to depend on your particular situation. Okay, so the person you're connecting with, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords in the reverse. Could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we have Judgment. All right, so the person you're connecting with here, Pisces, I do feel that this person is a little bit out of sorts, if not angry. There's a judgment call here that this person is either making or has been made about this person. And this is tied up to this anger in some form. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune, it's in the upright, so there's movement here. There's something cyclical about what's taking place with the person you're connected with. And there is movement in this situation. So whether they're aware of it or not, whatever this situation is that's taking place, it is for their highest good. So either someone has cast judgment on them or they are making a judgment call. But I do feel that they're out of sorts about it. There's a sense of either anger or resentment or just some negative feeling about this. honestly though, things are turning in their favor. I don't know why they don't see that. Let's see the energy of this connection. The Nine of Swords. So there's anxiety. So there's anxieties, there's fears, there's anger. There's a lot of emotions between the two of you. I'm seeing a lot of anxiety here. A lot of anxiety. There's anguish. There's, there's tears. Somebody's crying tears here. So there's difficulties between the two of you. Let's see what is directly affecting this situation. Oh, okay. Ten of Swords in the reverse. So there's a painful ending. So yeah, somebody actually, there has been this breakup. Okay, Pisces, so what's actually happened though is that this painful ending has already occurred. You're on the end of this, okay? So it's a progression, and this is what is affecting the situation, okay? Is that the ending having occurred, the betrayal, it's a betrayal of some sort, having already occurred. Now there's recovery that will be happening. So there is going to be a recovery. Now, will that be together or will it be separate? I don't know. I think the person that you're connected with would like to see the two of you come back together. Let's see the outcome at the end of the week. Okay. Four of Wands in the reverse. So I don't see the two of you coming back together by the end of the week. Doesn't mean you won't be, but I don't see it by the end of the week. It is in the reverse, which means that it may be trying to come back in, but right now the focus is on the ending and recovering from a very painful ending. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So I do feel that there is something that is being released here. It might just be these negative emotions, the fear, the anger, the anxiety. That could be what's being released, or it could be this connection in its entirety. Okay, so this is underlying the entire reading. Let's look at the clarification and see what we have. All right, Spirit, why is the Strength card in reverse, please? Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups, we have the King of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Judgment card. All right, so water sign energy here, which is really indicating your energy primarily, Pisces, but it's in the reverse, which tells me, again, that, it's more emphasizing the, I wouldn't say negative, but it's emphasizing that you're kind of out of sorts. You're not in your highest vibration. I do see you looking at the options here, trying to figure out what you should do. This has hurt your heart. I can see that. And it's brought up a lot of fears for you. There's a part of you that does want to come back together with this person. There's part of them that wants to come back together with you, but you have other options and you are aware of it. So I do think you have pulled yourself back a little bit here emotionally. You may be keeping an eye on this person, but you're not really giving of yourself emotionally here. And, I think you're kind of looking at the different options that are available to you. You do have more than one option. There is some confusion, there is fear, and there is a desire to come back together as well. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? All right, we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant, sign of Taurus, by the way. And again, we have this Nine of Swords. Now, that's what's in the relationship here as well. So yeah, there was a stable connection here. There was a very stable, committed connection here, and I feel like now you feel very left out in the cold, and you are very distraught over that. You may be seeking advice from someone that you respect, someone that you feel is knowledgeable. Could be an older relative, a father, mother perhaps, or it could be a spiritual advisor as well. Yeah, you may be seeking advice on how to reestablish the stability into this connection. But I do see, you know, these feelings of just being very upset, very upset. Let's look at the... You're also very independent, though, so that's positive. All right, we have the Six of Cups. We have the Six of Swords, and we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so there's those options you're looking at again. You also desire, Pisces, to move away from this situation because of the chaos that's involved. You do love this person. You do. But after the breakup, there is a desire to move away from this chaos, this chaotic situation. Even if you're not saying so. For some of you, there may have been some kind of an untruth, a lie of some sort that was said here. That's not for everybody. That may be what's causing part of this distraught feeling, and it may be even what caused the breakup. But I do see that there is simultaneously a desire to come back together, and yet a desire to move away from the chaos that's in this situation here. You do have a very independent nature. So you would be able to do well for yourself. Yeah. I'm seeing a little bit of a lack of communication as well. So let's look at their energy. Spirit, why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? All right. Nine of Coins reversed. And the Three of Swords. Okay. So this is painful for them. Being single, being apart from you is very painful for them. They desire to be in relationship with you. But I'm going to tell you that this is actually in their favor. Spirit is saying it's in their favor, okay? Very painful, but yet the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright, so it's going to turn out in the best way for them. It is also bringing up some feelings of insecurity. They are feeling this loss. For sure they're feeling this loss. For some, there's a financial loss here that's associated with this breakup. But for most, it's just the loss of this connection. It's very painful. Some of you may have had other options, and they're aware of that. And that's painful for them as well. So they do not they do not want to see you with someone else. Let's see, why is the King of Swords present in the reverse? Yeah, it's very painful for them. I can tell you, they're hurting. Yeah, they're very unhappy. They feel that you're ignoring them. They may also be pretending not to care, but the truth of it is that they're unhappy, and they're a little bit, some of them are a little bit angry. If not angry, they're definitely not themselves. They're not feeling very happy. Their energy is very low vibrational right now. Why is the Judgment card here? we have the Three of Wands in the reverse and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So again, I'm seeing something to do with either not talking or something being done, some sort of untruth, some kind of a lie, or perhaps something not being said truthfully. But I do see a lack of communication. Your person is pretty pessimistic right now. They do feel somewhat judged. They're pessimistic as to whether or not this connection can come back together. They do lack clarity, so there's confusion on both sides. And I do see that there's this lack of communication that's affecting both of you. So let's see, why is the Nine of Swords here for the connection? All right, we have the Devil in reverse, Sun of Capricorn, and we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so Pisces, you may be feeling like there's something that's very toxic about this situation, and you want to end anything that's toxic. That may be what you're trying to let go of over here, and that's probably why part of you wants to move away from this. So there's something that's toxic in this situation, and I do think that while you do love this person, and part of you wants to stay with this person because there's a very strong connection, I also think that you really don't want whatever this toxic thing is, whatever it is that's toxic. Now your person is feeling a lot of anxiety and hurt. They're definitely going through some pain, and they're very sad. I would even go so far as to say that they're experiencing some depression. Let's see, why is the Ten of Swords in reverse? Because I do see this cycle ending, and this is what's going to affect the connection. All right, so we have the Two of Coins reversed and the Page of Wands. Yeah, they're going to reach out to you. So they're going to reach out to you, and it's going to be something small, Pisces, but they're going to reach out. And when they do, that's going to allow you then to, because you're feeling real imbalanced right now, and I think that that's gonna help you to kind of begin the closure of this experience, this painful experience. I see them reaching out though. Yeah. Why is the Four of Wands in reverse? Show me the outcome, please. All right, we have the Magician. We have the Queen of Cups. Thank you for showing up, Pisces, in your own reading. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, so we got two queens on the board. That's interesting. Okay. That's interesting. So I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. Okay, so this is obviously you, Pisces, okay? Very perceptive, actually quite psychic as well, and pretty much open to love, but discerning about that, okay? Now, I see an ending of a marriage or a long-term connection in the outcome. You're manifesting this. And you're manifesting this, Pisces, from a place of power, which, you know, that's for you to do that with knowing how psychic and how literally powerful the Queen of Cups is. That's pretty big, okay? So this is the outcome on your side. On their side, I see the Queen of Pentacles. Now, don't get too tied in the signs, but it could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. We have Capricorn up here too. Now that would make sense to me why there is something toxic about this and why there's something that's untruthful or things that are not being discussed or talked about. If there is someone else, third party, that would make sense, and this person would not be single. So if that's the case, your person, and this isn't for everybody, but I am seeing it, so I have to mention it. There is somebody out there that is not single, and they literally broke their own heart because they engaged in this connection with Pisces, and it's kind of fallen apart because of the toxicity of it. I feel like Pisces would have, been placed in a situation where they are going to have to, where they're going to have to put their foot down. And that looks to me like that's what you did, Pisces, for those that this does apply to. And I'll get back to the other story in just a moment. But what I can tell you is that I do see in that scenario, I see an ending of either a marriage or a long-term connection, because the Queen of Pentacles for me is a committed partner. We see an ending of a marriage or a committed connection, and this person is going to tell you that that's what's going to happen here. That, in other words, they're going to choose Pisces. So they did literally break their own heart, but they are so sad and so upset being without their Pisces that they're now going to come to you, and they're going to try to bring this back together, and they're going to tell you that this is over with the other person. So you will be able to decide if you want to bring this person back into your life or not, because they have caused you also considerable pain. Now, back to the original story. I do see in the original story, like I said, I do see you, Pisces, manifesting this connection. You do definitely have feelings and love for this person. I see your energy becoming more receptive after this person does approach you. So I do see that communication making a change, making a difference for you. But I do not see you actually moving back towards this person by the end of the week. I see that you're more open. I see the two of you exchanging emotions with each other, and I do see you manifesting this connection, but I don't see it coming together just yet. Okay? Yeah. Bottom of the deck, we have the Death card in the reverse. So there's a transformation that's trying to take place regardless of which scenario is here. It has not quite taken place yet, but ultimately it looks to me as if, Pisces said, there's something toxic here. I don't want to have this toxicity in my life. Something occurred, and I do think, Pisces, you felt very abandoned. You felt very hurt, very abandoned, and at that point, and there was some betrayal. And at that point, I think you just started looking at your options because you have such an independent nature. They felt ignored. They were very hurt. And I think they felt that judgment as well. So they will be approaching you. Let's see what happens. All right. I'm going to pull from the guardian angels and see if we can get some advice for you. Spirit, I am pulling for Pisces. Pulling. Okay, that was very fast. Look at that. It's called Messenger of Emotion. And we got a messenger coming up. All right, it says, this is the beginning of a new emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. You may receive a message expressing feelings you didn't even know were developing. A social invitation could soon be on its way to you. There's a person involved who's very gentle and loving with only the kindest of intentions. It could be you, especially if you're artistic, shy, and sensitive. Point being is, you have a messenger coming. There's communication coming in this situation, Pisces. Be ready, okay? All right, I hope this has been helpful, Pisces. If you would, like and share the video. If you haven't already subscribed, I would appreciate if you would do so. And if you want to drop a comment, feel free to do it. I do read all of them. Until I see you next week, namaste.